I got involved when utility rates had peaked in about 2007, 2008. I wanted to see what we could do to lower rates, lower the wholesale electric rate. I was appointed to the board of directors at FMPA, found myself amongst a group of very good, smart people who were doing the right things to bring the rate of public power down. In the last 3 years, we have been able to lower our wholesale rate by about 20% by making some good long-range decisions about the purchase of a new power plant, about different ways that we do the billing, and different ways that we can manage our electric utility to bring rates down. And I've enjoyed being a part of a group of people, a group of engineers and utility professionals who understand this utility and are good thinkers and work well together as a team. What I hear from constituents is mainly two things: reliability and cost. My constituents want the lights to come on when they turn the switch, and they want them to stay on. They don't want unexpected power outages and blips and beeps that make your computer crash. And that's the main things they care about. They don't really want to get down into the weeds of details about what makes the power come to them or what makes electrons flow through wires. They just basically want reliable power at an affordable cost. At the end of the month, when the customer gets the bill, if it's too high, they're going to be upset and they want to know why. Local elected officials can be very effective in dealing with state and national legislators because we are all elected by the same process. We all serve the same constituencies. Mine is maybe smaller than theirs, but I think we speak the same language in that we understand that we respond to a public who has certain expectations. And especially at the higher levels, the state and national levels, it's hard to know what every one of your constituents wants. And if you have one elected official who comes into your office and says, I represent 100,000 of your constituents, and here's where they're coming from, I think that has a very positive effect on a legislator. And they like to hear that, and I think we are usually welcomed in their office, and I think they entertain us with a listening ear when we visit. So it's important that elected officials get involved in the process of advocating for their utility in Tallahassee and in Washington. Well, I'm the vice chairman of the Policymakers Liaison Committee, but I think it's important that elected officials, mayors, and city commissioners be involved with the policymakers or be involved with their electric utility because it's the biggest part of your budget. It's the most regulated, the most complicated, the most hard to understand thing that we ever deal with as elected officials. But it's also the biggest opportunity to make a big mistake if you don't make the right decision. So I think it's real important that elected officials, as soon as they get elected, take the educational courses that are offered by FMPA and FMEA and begin to understand what their electric utility is all about.